But you're so spiritual. Why are you crying? But you're so spiritual. Why are you have this destruction in your relationship? You're so spiritual. Why you can't escape this cycle? You're so spiritual. What is fucking wrong with spiritual people? People who understand the law of energy. I really need to be like who? Not. I'm still human. Even though I'm suggesting myself spiritual. I've been into this practice since I was like 5. That's how I've been learning life. Through parapsychology, through energetic healing, through chakras, through all this energy. The world is a frequency, but it doesn't really saving me from feeling this humans' distractions. I still have emotions, and even though I'm even more sensitive because that's how I am working. Sometimes it's really like pissing me off. That's why I'm recording this video, because when I'm feeling bad, sometimes I hear in this voice of like some people I heard, and they said, oh, but aren't you spiritual? Like, bro, who is this spiritual? Let's get it clear. What is being spiritual? Who is this spiritual people? Imagine somebody saying, but you're so physical. Why are you cry? But you are so physical. Why are you like poor? This kind of stuff. So we existed in different levels. First, it's physical. It's our physical existence. It's our body, it's objects. This is the first level. And there is no question about it. About physical life. No questions at all. If you like basically a robot, if you like it, if you love it, if you serve the system, you're good. No questions to you, yeah? If you do believe in some material things, like if I have these glasses from the brand Oakley, that is me, this amount of like success I have or money, and that's what is defining me. Okay, physical level. Then it's emotions. It's thinner physical impulses, but they are still on physics. Like emotions really influencing our health, our body, our level of life, our happiness. That's what emotions do. It's thinner, but still physical. And when we see people cry, so basically they are crying, they expressing this through their physics, and we see like teardrops, like a water, and it's some like physical process, but it is more subtle because something going on and we don't see it, we feel it, and there is something happening, and this feeling it is turning on all the systems in our body, in our organism. It's like not a Tetris, but it is like a Tetris. This one emotional impulse, this one is subtle, like vibration, waking up all mediators inside us, all the hormones. Then we go into spiritual. What is spiritual? It's thinner and subtle level of emotional expression. Emotion, it is doing something with our body. It is influencing kind of straight, but not really. But spiritual stuff, it's when we realizing ourselves not as a body, not as an impulse, emotional impulse, but as something greater. It's like, the very basic technique of meditation when you have 3 different focusing area and you mainly focusing on sounds. First focusing area, it's inside your body. You meditating and you focusing on your body senses, body sounds, like within you. Then the second focusing area is surround you. What is surround you in your room, for example? You are hearing those sounds. You focusing on sounds all around. And then the third focusing area is all around the world. And spiritual is this area, all around the world, within and without and everywhere and nowhere. It's something when we are here, we are realizing ourselves not as a macrocosmos, we're realizing ourselves as a microcosmos within a macrocosmos. We are small, we are tiny, we are part of something bigger. And that's what is spiritual mean. It's not like you just realizing more of the system which you in. That's it. You transmitted more because you can reach those subtle information. You can decode those subtle things which is we can't see, we can't touch like a glasses. It's something more thinner. For this, you need another level of perception. People who are opened this spiritual level of perception, it's not as surprising. They're not unique. We all possessing this level of perception. We all are spiritual. Like we're physical, like we're emotional, and spiritual as well. In some kind of reality that we can't realize only with our conscious mind. This is a huge misconception around people who open those spiritual perception. People who don't realize it, they sometimes could say or think that people who are spiritual, they are above human experience. They above emotions, they above grief, they above some struggles. But no, the things that we open those frequency of feeling more subtle doesn't make us someone different. It's not exclusive of being like spiritual. We all can open this frequency, and now people doing this more and more and more. But if you see person who's like spiritual but they are struggling and somehow you decide to judge them, they are in this kind of struggles, but they are so spiritual. To be spiritual and not experiencing a human being, we wouldn't have human body. We would be a frequency, and in that case, there is no struggles, there is no time, there is no cry. There is no money. There is nothing, because you are the fucking vibration. Those people who open this level of spirituality is what it does is deepen their human's experience. They feel everything deeper. They have empathy. They could feel what other feels the same as they would feel it, And what is really hard is to remember that not everybody feeling like this. Not everybody seeing world like they do. And what it does, again, it's planting this feeling of being lonely. Because, yeah, you could speak with somebody, but you can't explain what you feel because they don't see it like you. They don't feel it like you do. And for them, you could be like broken. You could be that something is wrong with you. Why do you feel this? Why do you express yourself like this? And now more people are tuning into the new frequency. They connect in physical body, they understand it. They connect in emotional body, they understand that they are basically one, and they are connecting the spiritual perception, spiritual body as well. And that is opening completely new way of being, way of communication, way of like making things. It is completely new dimension. So when people saying we're going from 3D to 4D, 4 dimensions, that it's a new blend of energy, and the point of concentration not in our ego anymore. It's somewhere there, somewhere in this quantum point when we're realizing that we are all one with a system, and you're realizing this, and we need support people who are opening this perception. Because before we were living in the stable world where we need job, husband, children, and what else do we need? Nothing. Now, people who are like awakening, this term, they just experiencing like a Neo who's escaped the Matrix, and he's like, bro, so that all was a lie. What should I do with this? So for this level of perception, we really need to like support each other, support spiritual people, support yourself, support everybody, because that is what it means, that we are all one. You supporting me and you being supported at the same time. You opening your heart to somebody else and they opened hearts, and there's gonna be a huge shift. We're gonna live in the world full of love, because love is the main creative power.